So this is the picturesque corniche that runs along this east bank of the Nile. A few Nile cruise ships around, as you can see. You can't actually see the river much just at the moment. It's quite peaceful here through the day. Night time it tends to be a bit more busy. There's a few like wedding venues not too far from the banks of the Nile, and obviously the weddings take place on an evening, and because it's quite picturesque down here, you sometimes get couples coming down here for a few of the wedding photos. Decided to stop videoing just before because passing a bit of a building site and it's a bit too noisy really. I'm just coming up on a local ferry crossing. I think it's about £5 to cross from the east bank to the west bank on the local ferry. Remember when I was first over here, I think it only used to cost £1, but obviously inflation takes its toll. Have a lot of Kalesh drivers waiting on this side to give people rides, and you get a few taxis there as well. I think there's a local minibus, microbus stop up there as well. There must be a ferry due fairly soon. There's a few people heading down to the docks. See a bit more of the Nile now. تمام شكرا. خلاص شكرا. Don't know what I was going to get bothered about then, but I haven't really got a good zoom feature on the video of this phone, so unfortunately things probably look very small in the background. There are some beautiful sights here. Well, I think so anyway, and that's all that matters. The Luxor Museum here. Coming up to a bit of an area where taxi drivers park in a minute, so I think I'll stop the video again and restart once we're past that bit. Okay, past the taxi drivers now, but next to a slightly noisy road. Never mind. I just always quite like the look of the corniche. It's a pity it's not filled with tourists really. That'd be a nice sight. See a lot of tourists back here. Started to get a few coach loads around the area every so often, and there's definitely quite a few turning up because over in front of the hills over there on the other side of the Nile is where the hot air balloon rides take off in the morning. There's coming quite a few of those every morning. There was I counted 16 taking off this morning, so we're getting a few tourists back, which is good. Help the local tradespeople. Cruise ship on the move. Hopefully he's got plenty of passengers. Sounds like a caleche coming up behind me. Salam. Nice friendly caleche driver. Salam. Good thing about taking walks around here is, at least on this side of the Nile, is yes, it might be a very hot day, but you're hardly going up and down any gradients. It's a nice flat walk alongside of the Nile. Oh, tourists spotted. There are actually some tourists here. That's excellent. Okay, my arm's aching now, so I'll cut the video for a bit. Well, I have to walk around the outskirts of Luxor Temple, so you may as well walk with me. Hello doggy. There goes a hot little doggo. surprisingly quiet along the Corniche today. Usually lots of taxi drivers, lots of calèche drivers, lots of people trying to offer you a boat to the other side of the Nile. But it's really quiet. It might just be the time of day. Everyone's probably having a bit of a siesta. It's quite hot. Soldier having a siesta there in his little hut. I think I'm going to go fully around the temple, take the back way home. Might be a little bit more out of the direct sunlight, I think. This is the Sphinx Road, which actually leads all the way from Luxor Temple all the way along to Karnak Temple. I believe it's being officially opened next month by President Sisi. So lots of tidying up work being done around the local area ready for his visit.